And Nemo was really tired of her boring life. Every day she went to school, she did her homework, and she ate kelp for dinner with her grown-ups. It was so boring. And Nemo said, I want to do something different.
I want to do something different.
I could go see friends.
I could go see friends.
I could play on the TV.
I could play on the TV.
Or I could go to the beach.
Or I could go to the beach.
So one day, she snuck out of her house without her grown-ups, down to the actor line, and went alone on a great adventure. Before she'd gotten very far, she met a baby dolphin named Faith, and she said, "Hi, Faith."
Hi.
And then Nemo said, I'm on an adventure.
I'm on an adventure.
Do you want to come along?
Do you want to come along?
So Nemo and Faith began to explore the ocean together, and they had an awesome adventure montage. One day they went to the seaweed forest. And then they heard a mermaid song. They saw dolphins diving. They discovered the lost city of Atlantis. They met a pirate named One-Eyed Jack. Then they explored a mermaid cave. At the mermaid cave, they saw why clams are great.
Clams are great.
And they discovered a sunken pirate ship. Finally, they ended up in the octopus's garden. Amazing things in this garden. We wanted to show you what it looked like. What's one thing in the garden?
A flower.
Show me a flower. Show me. Show me. Show me. Show me. Good. Show me. Show me. Show me.
Okay.
Show me. Good. Show me. Great. This is what our garden looks like, friends. If you have a sound or a movement, you have 5 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then they all stood back on the actual line because there were also lots of undersea creatures in this octopus's garden.
I want to be a dolphin.
Show me.
A mermaid.
Good. Show me.
A baby dolphin.
Great. Show me. Good. Show me. Great. Great. Show me that. Show me.
A mermaid.
Good. Show me. Good.
A shark.
Show me. So these were all the people that Nemo met in the undersea garden, and Nemo stood up and he said to them all, I'm going on an adventure.
I'm going on an adventure.
You want to come along?
You want to come along?
And they all said, yeah.
Yeah.
So they set out, and before they'd gone anywhere, they saw a shark and they were scared. Good, but they put on their brave face, and they said, go away, shark.
Go away, shark.
And it worked. The shark was so scared he ran away. So they continued on their way, and before they'd gone anywhere, they fell into an underwater hole. And they tried to swim up to the top, but a big rock had fallen on it and gotten in their way. They said, "Help, help!"
Help, help.
And a big whale heard them nearby. And the whale came and he pushed the rock away from the top of the hole with all his might. Good job, whale. And then they were so happy, they all said, "Thank you."
Thank you.
And the whale said, "Don't mention it."
Don't mention it.
And then there was a space where the rock had hidden, and it was now opening, and they saw a spooky cave. It was so dark they couldn't see, but they sat down to do our sound picture. Grown-ups, if you want to close your eyes and imagine that you are in the cave just from this sound picture, you are welcome to do that, okay? I'm going to wait till everybody's sitting. Okay, here we go. Good, and they all stood up and opened their eyes, and they saw toward the back a faint glow, and they snapped on tip fins to try and see what it was, and they saw the cave was covered in diamonds. They tried to move toward them, but they started to feel really strange. All of a sudden, they were very sleepy. They went down, they went to sleep, and while they were sleeping, they dreamed that they were astronauts in outer space, and they woke up and showed me their outer space dream.
Oh.
Good job. And then they fell asleep again. And this time they dreamed that they were scarecrows in a pumpkin patch. And they woke up and showed me their scarecrow dreams. And they fell asleep. And this time they dreamed that they were toy makers in Toyland. And they showed us their toy dreams. And they fell asleep. And this time, when they woke up, it seemed like they were in a spooky cave. And then they realized, this isn't a dream, this is real. They stood on the actor line, and watching them was a spooky crab. And the crab was very ancient, and he said, "You found our great treasure.
You found our great treasure.
But if you want it, you'll have to answer a riddle.
But if you want it, you'll have to answer this riddle.
What is created, not
What
bought?
is created, not bought,
Seems priceless when absent,
seems priceless when absent,
and comes in any size."
and comes in any size.
From Marin to Giovanna said, "Treasure."
Treasure.
From Adrianni to Lucy said, "S'mores."
S'mores.
And everybody said, "Coral with leaves."
Coral with leaves.
And then Nemo said, "Wait, I know.
Wait, I know.
Family?"
Family.
And the crab was very upset. They had answered correctly. But the crab's riddle made Nemo realize something. This has been a great adventure,
This has been a great adventure.
but I miss my family.
But I miss my family.
So she and her friends made her way out of the cave and back home, and everybody said to their parents, yep, they went back up there. Everybody said to their parents when they got home, "I missed you so much."
I miss you so much.
And then they played a game they learned called Parents Are Great.
Because they take care of you.
Yeah!
Parents are great because they tie your shoes.
Aw.
Okay, because they give you lots of ice cream.
Yeah!
Parents are great because they like that.
Yeah!
Parents are great because they're bald.
Yeah!
Parents are great because they make
Bald?
dinner for you.
Yeah!
Parents are great because they dance crazy.
Yeah!
Parents are great because they love us.
Yeah!
Parents are great because they walk in high heels.
Yeah!
Parents are great because they're balls that shake their booties.
Hunter.
Parents are great because they are moms and they love us.
Yeah! And all the grown-ups said, "We missed you too."
We
Missed you too. Good job, grown-ups. And then they came back to the actor line and they sang their favorite family song. Find a spot for it. Here we go.
Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. And my family stands and Lord says,
teachers take a bow.